Hey everybody, how are you doing? Furo here with another Shadowverse deck video for you. Today I'd like to show you some D-Shift RUNECRAFT deck that I was rocking over the last couple of days. So check out the deck list, nothing too fancy overall, and I guess you will be familiar with everything that is in it, but I still wanted to give you a glimpse on what we are playing exactly today. If you're a newcomer to Shadowverse, let me just give you a quick rundown on how the deck is working. D-Shift RUNECRAFT decks are focusing on the golden card Dimension Shift, which allows you to gain an extra turn after your current turn. The card is normally costing 18 points, but will decrease over time whenever you play a spell or spell boost a card. Basically, you're trying to survive the game long enough with lots of destruction spells, then your D-Shift is getting down its cost over the course of the game, and you will then get 1, 2 or even 3 extra turns in which you will blow your opponent out of the water with your big flame destroyers. A simple but effective strategy, especially against slower decks, with the only bad matchup being aggro decks. That will be it for the quick overview. If you're still unsure about the strategy of the deck, the rest is definitely getting clearer for you with some gameplay. So let's go! We are starting our little journey today against the Dragoncraft deck. So that is most likely a ramp deck. We'll see about that. We have a flame destroyer here for the start, which we don't like. We are definitely keeping the Wind Blast. Sorcery Cache should also be decent. We will definitely find another spell boost card here. So let's replace that. We get another Wind Blast. Interesting. So I would have loved to get an insight here for the first turn. Not happening. We got the Blade Mage. So that's a card we might use Sorcery Cache on it. But normally Sorcery Cache is the best on the D-Shift because we are spell boosting 2 times, not 1 time. So that's definitely really strong. But the Merlin, which is good. And by the way, guys, if you could play 3 Merlins. Unfortunately, I only have 2 right now. But Merlin is a really strong card. There's a Dragon Oracle. So our opponent is ramping up here. Getting an empty play point. We just get another Wind Blast. And I would say we're going for the Sorcery Cache. Otherwise, they have nothing to do here on this turn. So we're just spell boosting the Blade Mage. We don't like to spell boost our Wind Blasts here. They are getting stronger anyway later. So we could, for example, play the Conjure Golem next turn alongside the Blade Mage. There's a Mushuzu and a Fire Lizard, so that one is not dealing any sort of damage. Snipe. Snipe is good. So we are going for the Conjure Golem then. We're going for the Snipe, killing the 2-1 here. And we are also dropping the Blade Mage and killing the Mushuzu. The Wind Blasts here are now getting 4 damage to an enemy follower, and they're just getting bigger the more spells we are playing. Next turn we can play the Merlin. This one is getting evolved, and then we're also getting another random spell with spell boost from our deck, and that is hopefully then the Dimension Shift. We put out the Dragonclaw Pendant, which is an amulet, and all follower spells and effects are now dealing +1 damage, which is really strong if he's dropping a unit that can hit the face directly. But anyway, Merlin, if we are just dropping the Merlin here, we would get our spell, but we are not able to use the second effect, which is whenever this follower attacks, we can spell boost the cards in our hand. So there is the option to just wait here and then go for the face with the small golem, wait with the Merlin, because we will have 6 play points next turn, so we can play Merlin and 1 Wind Blast, and the Wind Blast is then dealing 5 damage. Angelic Snipe, which is dealing 2 points of damage because of the buff here from the Dragonclaw Pendant. The, how was the name here? The Angel of the Word is also dealing 2 damage because of the Dragonclaw Pendant. It's pretty good. We will now go for the Merlin. We are getting Fate's Hand. Interesting. So evolving the Merlin that we can directly attack. The Dragonclaw Pendant is buffing the Angelic of the Word, so that means this one is dealing 3 points of damage and killing the Merlin. Is still attacking because we want the spell boost. The Wind Blasts are now dealing 5 damage each. So we can kill whatever he's dropping in general. Ah yeah, the Hydra for 5. He's not evolving. So this one is just going down. I need to see if we can play something else. If we go for the Magic Missile, we're drawing 1 card. Fate's Hand is getting cheaper. Wind Blast, Fate's Hand again is getting cheaper. So why not do that? Let's hit him here for 1 in the face. We're drawing another card, which is the Fury Embrace. We will then play the Fate's Hand first, because if we play the Wind Blast here, the cards that we are drawing from the Fate's Hands are also getting cheaper. Let's do that first. There is a Kaleidoscopic Glow and another Fate Sand, so the Wind Blast is now dealing 7 damage. We are killing the Hydra. Easy peasy, going down. Dimension Shift is still a longer way off. We are currently at 7 play points, and the Dimension Shift is at 14. The Shuzu, then the Dragon Warrior, which could deal 3 damage to a follower, but we have no follower right now on the board. So that's not happening. With the Glow, we can give him the Mushuzu back. Also drawing another card then, which is another Fate Sand. We will play the Wind Blast on the 3-4 here. And we still have 4 play points. If we go for the Fate Sand, we would draw another 2 cards, and we can still play the Wind Blast, killing the 2-1. Also, the 2-1 is not really dangerous, only dealing 3 points of damage here. It would be 5 if he's evolving. But let's play the Fate Sand. Let's see what we are getting. We're getting an Insight. Would draw us another card. Don't need that. Dimension Shift is at 11. Could be going down a lot next turn. And then we can play the Dimension Shift in 2 turns. Yeah, I guess we are killing this one. We still have the double destroyer here with the Fury Embrace. So let's kill him. And let's see if he has some charge unit that could be problematic, but he's not able to push that much damage here. Should be still good. That's only the Mushuzu. Well, everything is fine. We will draw another card here with the Insight. Sorcery Cache, wonderful, wonderful. So let's boost the Dimension Shift here. Now costing 6 it is. We'll then use the... I can't really use the Fate Sand. Or can we? Too many cards in hand. This one's costing 0. Let's kill us in Shuzu. And play the Fate Sand. Got the Timeworn Mage Levi. We will also play the Insight, drawing another card. Got another Mage Levi. So why not play that here? We're evolving. We're getting Crimson Sorcery, and let's just hit him with the Crimson Sorcery in the face. And then play the Dimension Shift next turn. And another turn after that. So it's definitely victory. Can't really compete with that power. He only has 2 cards in hand. And we are getting 3 turns. So that's really huge. Genesis Dragon, which has Storm, dealing a lot of damage, but we're still at 16, so everything's fine. And he's probably killing the unit. Oh, he's not even killing that. Just going for the face. So then you are just going down, my friend. Killing this one. There's, by the way, no need to kill this, but we are still doing that. So we're going for the Dimension Shift, getting another turn after this one. We can play 1 Flame Destroyer, we can play another Flame Destroyer, and look at that, we can play 3 Flame Destroyers, which is on its own good to kill him, and he's just conceding here. Our second game is against Swordcraft, and in most cases this one is an aggressive matchup. So it could be problematic. We have the Dimension Shift here for the start. I like to keep that alongside the Conjure Golem. And we could drop the Blade Mage here for another cheap early card. If he's playing aggressive, do that. We're dropping this one. Keeping the Dimension Shift to play that as early as possible. So let's see. We are going second. Our opponent is starting. Will there be a quick blader for the face? That is not. Insight, wonderful. Insight is drawing as another card, spell boosting the cards in hand. You can then play the Conjure Golem on turn 2, getting the Fate Sand to 3, Dimension Shift to 16. And there's a Mate Leader. He's putting a random commander from his deck into his hand. And in most cases he's hoping for the Albert. The Glow, not that great on the Mate Leader, can't do that, so just going for the Conjure Golem. The Glow is more useful on units that are not having a fanfare effect. I don't want to give him another random commander in his hand. There's a Veteran Lancer, and this one is a better use for the Glow. Another Conjure Golem, great success. So we're drawing another card with the Glow. We are killing his Mate Leader here. Get a Blade Mage. Little trade here and there. Against the aggressive decks, we might even want to use the Dimension Shift just to get another turn and trade for the board if we are not able to finish him. There's another Mate Leader. Good for you. There's an Insight, which is also good. So we could just go for the Mage Levi. We're evolving, getting a Crimson Sorcery, and we'll then also play the Conjure Golem here, just to have something on the board. Would be better to use the Insight to draw another card, but Conjure Golem is, in my opinion, a bit better right now. We can then play Insight, Fate's Hand, and draw a lot of cards next turn. He can also evolve. Oh, the Mage is definitely going down. That's the Art of the Ninja. He's dealing 4 points of damage. Veteran Lancer, he's evolving that, killing our Conjure Golem, 1 in the face. And let's see what we will find now. Another Dimension Shift. Oh, that's nice. So, Insight. Another Insight. Okay, so let's see. This one is going down a lot. I would say we will play the Fate's Hand first. That one is costing 0 right now. The Glow, we can give him the Lancer back, which is definitely not that bad. So we will play the Glow. Drawing another card. Getting a Sorcery Cache. Alright, we will play the Insight to draw another card. More cards is never bad. And we have double Sorcery Cache. We have 1 card to destroy a unit. We are using the Crimson Sorcery for the face. And the Blade Mage is killing his small unit. While we are also keeping the evolve point right now. So if it's coming hard on hard, we can use the evolve on the Blade Mage. But most likely using the Embrace here to kill a big unit, if there is a big unit coming. Alvida's command. Just the face. Face is always right. Ah, we got another Mage Levi. That is excellent. Really excellent. So we can just put this one on the board. Evolve it. So getting another Crimson Sorcery. We will also play the Sorcery Cache here on the Dimension Shift. This one is going down to 6. Got a Snipe as well. Is that good enough here? We were killing this one for sure. We could just trade, or we could use the Crimson Sorcery to kill this one. I like the Crimson Sorcery a bit more. So 2 more on the face, down to 15. Dimension Shift is great at 5. The only problem we have currently is that our board is not that strong. So if you're playing the Dimension Shift, we can only play the Blade Mage, and that is definitely not good enough to kill him here. So what we are trying to do is use the Sorcery Cache on the second Dimension Shift to also get that down. There's the Veteran Lancer again, Unicorn Dancer Unica, and the Healing Angel. Oh, this one is not really aggressive. Healing Angel and the Dancer Unica. Interesting that he's dropping stuff like this. So killing the Mage. That wasn't really that useful for him, indeed. We have the Snipe. We will start here with the Sorcery Cache. Let's get down the Dimension Shift. Merlin. Ah, we still have an evolve point. Great success indeed. Now, do we want to do that? Otherwise, we can just play the Snipe here and kill this one, while also killing the Unicorn Dancer Unica. Might not be that bad. Could do that. Then we're not getting another card here, so now we're going for the Merlin. Do that. Wind Blast, another one. Let's evolve.
This ends here. A revelation. Death draws near.
So another Dimension Shift. Great success. He's out of evolve points, and what we are doing is using the Blade Mage here as well, and we are killing both his units. Keeping the Merlin on the board. So what we are now just trying to find is 1 Flame Destroyer. That should be enough to kill him. We can at least get another 2 extra turns with the double Dimension Shift. We might be even getting more with the third one. There's a Silver Paladin, and there's the 11 Vanguard. Oh, little rush unit killing our Merlin. We're getting the Fate's Hand. And this one is currently 3 damage, so if we play the Fate's Hand, we can deal 4 damage with that. So let's do that. We're drawing 2 more cards. We are getting double Magic Missile. Interesting. Can't really use that, so let's go for the Wind Blast. 4 on that. The Dimension Shift is now going down to 1. The other one's at 5, and the last one's at 15. 15 is a bit too high. We only have 15 cards left, and the Flame Destroyers are still all left in the deck. So 3 more in the deck with 15 cards to go. There's a decent chance to draw one. We're still at 15, so even if he's using some storm units, we should be good in most cases. Yeah, the Albert, that one can attack us 2 times. So a lot of damage. We're going down to 9. There's another Wind Blast. Definitely kill this one. We are just using Magic Missile, Wind Blast. We can kill the 11th Zapper, also drawing 2 cards. And we need the card draw. There's a Flame Destroyer. So, killing this one. There's a Snipe. Snipe hit the face. Yeah, the Snipe is also hitting the face. And we're using the Wind Blast on his unit. We are at 9, so we should be good. And then we can play Dimension Shift, Flame Destroyer. And that should be it. So even the Albert, if he's dropping another one, can only deal 6 damage. Aurelia. This one has ward, but we can easily kill it with another ward. We can also kill it with a Wind Blast. And there's a Healing Angel, so he's going back to 17. Still good to go. So we are dropping the Embrace. We're killing his 2/6. We're using the Wind Blast. Kill a 3/2. We will drop the Dimension Shift. We will play the Flame Destroyer. We will play the Mage Levine. And we are passing here. We're getting another turn. Have 9 damage to attack. And we have another turn with the Dimension Shift. And then we have it done. It will be 18 points. And he's going down.
Here comes some real magic.
Bit closer in the end than I would have loved to, but a win is a win, so taking down another victory against the Swordcraft.